Hello, everybody, and welcome to today's stream, where I guess we'll be doing Doki Doki Literature Club because I thought it'd be fun after seeing it was on PlayStation Plus for the monthly thing. Yeah, seems like this will be interesting, considering this is also my first time ever even seeing this. All I've ever seen were the memes, so I don't really know much. Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a positive experience playing this game. I wonder why. Would you like to review detailed content warnings which contain spoilers? Alternatively, in-game content warnings can be enabled in the settings menu at any time. No. By playing Doki Doki Literature Club, you agree that you have noted the game's age rating in your region, and you consent to your exposure of highly disturbing content. I agree. There's the iconic music. Not suited. Alright. Looks like I'm actually doing this. Okay. Enter your name. Well, I guess since me, the character in the game, is a dude, I I guess I'll call myself James. It's odd, I know, but we have to. Hey! I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. I'm not making sighing noises. Sighing? Huffing. I don't know. I overslept again. But I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. This is just me talking to myself. I feel dumb again. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, James. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. I'm not laughing either. Sound effects just aren't for me. With different voices. Yes. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, James, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already. I'm not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did, in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me, when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while sleeping. No, while spending my free time on games and anime. Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. That's too excited for me. Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much, English fail. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come out into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting there and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late for your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know. Know what? Well, then you could come to my club. Sayori? Yeah? There is no way I'm going to your club. Me? Sayori is vice president of the literature club. I wonder what the name of this game is. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Because she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club she inherited the title Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Less than 0. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kinda told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member, and Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep! I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. Bad English. I let out a long sigh. Fine. I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go! Why does my English suck? And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. If you hear, like, movements going on, that's my hand, because something happened where I like to use it when I'm speaking. It's bad. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member's here. I told you, don't call me a new member. Huh? I glance around the room. Hold up, I need a bit of water. The Literature Club, it's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Oh no, I need more. Seriously? You brought a boy? A way to kill the atmosphere. Why are there so many? Play this game with one headphone off of my ears so I can hear my own voice. I want to make them nice. Anyway, let me think about a voice for Monica.
James, what a nice surprise.
This is so difficult.
Welcome to the club.
Maybe that'd be better for Yuri. She seems more like the cool-mannered type. Monica seems like she's cool in a different way. This is... I must say try to guide. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls.
What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it.
Sorry.
Natsuki.
The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure... Her fault... I'm gonna actually punch myself. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. She is also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori.
You can just ignore her when she gets moody.
I'm gonna give up on voices. Sometime. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back toward the other girls.
Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that.
Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. So give her a smaller voice? Maybe more like a whisper. But then what do I do when she's loud? Sayori... childhood friend type. Natsuki is the little sister type. Well, Monica is Monica. The difficulty level just increased tenfold. Difficulty curve should not increase by this much. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you.
And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right?
Why am I going with British voice? Sayori? Unfit. I'm gonna have to revamp all these voices before next stream. Because I want to make sure I do this right.
That's right. It's great to see you again, James.
Monica smiles sweetly. What even is a sweet smile? I don't get it. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. That's not the face you give someone you were in the same class last year with. Right? It seems too much like you know each other. Well. A bit suspicious. Maybe there's something else going on that I don't know about. Like maybe we talked after something. I don't know. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Probably. Basically completely out of my league. I just noticed they both have bows, so having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica.
Yeah.
Come sit down, James. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monica.
I'll get the cupcakes. Woo.
Smaller boys.
Hey, I made them. I'll get them.
I'm doing it wrong.
Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well?
The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand.
Okay, are you ready?
I'm just gonna go with my own voice here, since you all know what I sound like. Ta-da!
Whoa.
Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears.
So cute!
I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Yes, I know, this is Monica.
Well, you know. Just hurry and take one.
Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow. I'm not doing this game for a while.
It's delicious.
Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I don't see it. Rigged. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. So at least now I know that's normal. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Almost like maybe looking around at the cupcake makes it seem like I'm suspicious of it.
Is she waiting for me to take a bite?
I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki.
Why are you thanking me? It's not like I...
Haven't I heard this somewhere before?
made them for you or anything.
Eh? I thought you technically did. Sayori said.
Well, maybe. But not for you. You know, you dummy.
Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Also, I said you know wrong, so I'm bad at this. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places the teacup in the front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom?
Don't worry, the teacher
I actually punch myself.
The teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
I guess.
Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not...
Insulted, Yuri looks away.
I meant that, you know...
I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. I wonder why.
So, what made you consider the literature club?
Can I mess with the bottom stuff down here? How do I mess with the stuff down there? There it is. I can save and load? My eyes. Okay, I can't see a single thing. Ow. I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so...
That's okay, don't be embarrassed.
We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Not bad at reading. How did I pass school? 20 minutes! I feel like I've been in here for like 4. What is this? Have I been doing voices that long? Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? Drinks wine. You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Anyway, weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. That's nice. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. Yawning. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. There should have been no pauses there. Skill issue, I guess. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events, like the festival, that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate, and that no one takes it up. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal of murder. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these 3. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Okay. I'm so yawning. It's because I'm doing voices, which is why I stopped. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, James, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. I like the way you think. Those things are fun, but I just haven't read them in years. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in. But it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. People suck. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Some people like rocks. If anyone points out what just happened, I am going to end up very sad. It's cause it's late at night and I'm doing voices. That's what's going on. That's why I'm doing so poorly. Yes. Yeah. Excuse me.
I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Real horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Oh, I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, I just...
Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second.
Never mind.
That's right. That's the wrong voice.
That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
I'm doing this very badly.
What? What gives you that idea?
Hmm.
You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting.
It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud. And give that back. Yes, I made her voice deeper. Deal with it.
Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are.
Sayori.
Fiddles?
I can't tell if that's supposed to be slides or if that's actually a word that I just don't know. That's a thing? I wish my laptop worked better. Oh my gosh, I might have to delete GX browser. It sucks so bad. Or it could just be my laptop. That could be it. It's just so many problems have started arising. Then again, it's been like 2-3 years. So it really is a word. I almost thought it was a typo. It was actually a... My. Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki? But it means to walk in a furtive? Oh my, there's a lot of words. Oh no. Furtive. So this means to walk in a furtive, unobtrusive, or timid manner, especially sideways or obliquely. A similar word is slide. Funny, right? Considering one is an anagram of the other. You could say. So, sidle. Sidle. I have to take off my headphones. Sidle. Sidle. Like recital. So, sidle. I am idle in a game about a recital. I'm learning today. I didn't expect that to be in a game like this. Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not even gonna try that. That's too loud. destroyed. Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No,
Natsuki averts her eyes.
you wouldn't like them.
Not a very confident writer yet?
I understand how Natsuki feels.
Oh wow.
Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have experience writing too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Oh, I wanted to read everyone's poems.
We all sit in silence for a moment. I think I'll make these even shorter than like normal videos that are an hour. These might go to like 37 minutes. Because I cannot do voices for long, or I'm going to start destroying my own again. After all, as you can tell, they've been deteriorating, getting better, and then getting more bad. I could have just said deteriorating again, but I don't feel like that.
Okay. I have an idea, everyone.
Nat and Yuri. Already nicknames. Natsuki and Yuri. That's her real name. Full name. Whatever. Look. Quizzically? Hey guys, guess what I'm doing? It's another search! This game knows more English than I do. This is just the language I grew up with, and what should I have expected? You don't learn this in school. Probably. You learn this in Markiplier videos. Markiplier, BG9. I know there's other people that have played this. There's a lot. This game was very popular when it came out. The only reason I didn't see anything is because I kept saying, I'll do it later. Now I need to find my phone, excuse me. While my laptop is taking 7 years searching up quizzically, let me find my phone and look at when Markiplier played this game. Because, oh my, this game was not like released yesterday. Quite sure when it came out, I still had a dad. Oh, well that's very close. 6 years ago. So if it was 6 years ago, then I may have still had a father. It was very close. Because it's 2024, 2018 is when it happened, so. Quizzical! Let's get off that subject. Of a person's expression or behavior indicating mild or amused puzzlement. I can only assume that means that they look puzzled. Using these words that never existed before. How fun, how quaint.
Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, James?
Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem.
Huh? What's that?
Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at and, I lose my train of thought. Oh no, I'm worried now. Only one person doesn't look like they're either worried or upset, so... I'm winning! All 4 girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. I guess I'm bad at telling what dejected looks like. Yuri looks fine.
But... I'm sorry, I thought... James?
You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. That's too joyful for me to even try to say. Sorry. Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment.
If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super...
Can't say that word. Although I am still partly family friendly, so...
Then that makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club.
Thanks, I guess.
Okay, everyone. I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note.
Everyone, remember today's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. James, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food.
Hey, James, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together?
That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. So excitement. I guess what I could do is I could just finish a day. That shouldn't take longer than an hour. With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 4 girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Why do you say of course? Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. It's time to pick words you think your favorite club member will like? Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Oh no. What is this? Oh. Who's my favorite club member? I don't know any of you. I don't see Monica over there. I guess she's not in my realm of possibility yet. I see what I would like. Being explode. I don't really care for any of them, but if I had to guess, or well, make a decision now, it'd have to of course be the shyest one there, right? She's been into death recently. I read the wrong. She's been into horror recently, so maybe if I pick horror. Horror. What? So it's basically a test to see how much you paid attention to what they've been saying. That's unfair. Calm. Hopeless. Some of these words seem very fun to put. Let's put. Is she like. I read all of their lines. How do I not know this? Let's go with whisper. That's something I say. She likes horror because it makes it to where they have their own sense of nature. Doki Doki Poetry Slam. Spend enough time during the poem minigame for the music to... 2% of gamers have gotten this achievement. Am I bad at this or something? Is this supposed to be something easy? Daydream. I like this one. Clumsy, wrathless, imagination. Do they move depending on... Playground. Tragedy. Tragedy. Okay, so it does move depending on who would like it the most. Peaceful? Oh. I'm quite sure there is no way I can't add Doki Doki. Okay. Papa? Is that gonna also be Natsuki? I knew it. Adventure. That's Sayori. Judgment would probably be Monica. No idea why I know that. Vanilla? Natsuki. What are these words? Well, I have to check it. Okay. Let's go with raindrops. So I want to go with the terrible things. Okay. I don't know what effulgent means. You guys know me. I like learning. So, since I'm someone who likes learning, shining brightly, radiant, the exact opposite of what I want to do. Okay, so let's go with melody. Wait, no, captive. Duh. That is terrible. Sensation. No. No. I knew it. Well, we're going with the stuff that we know she's gonna like, so disarray. Misery. What? Infinite. Infinite amounts of pain. Alone. What are these things? Depression or scars. Incapable. These are all things I would want to pick. Let's go with depression. Why? Well, no, I can't. Sorry, Monica. I can't do that now. I have to save. Oh, it auto-saved. Okay, this is weird. I don't know how this works. But, yeah, that's where we're gonna end it for today. For our first... Okay. I guess I won't question that. That's where we'll end it for today with the first run of Doki Doki Literature Club. It's so quiet now. So, thank you, everybody, for joining me for today's stream. Hope you enjoyed it. If not, please do leave a suggestion for anything else you want to see me play. Otherwise, I hope you have a wonderful day or night, depending on where you're from. And hope to see you all again next time. Um, Good night, everybody, and bye bye. I'll try working on my voices for the next stream. So hopefully I remember and be prepared. Good night.